So, sorry, it's going to be short clips. Unfortunately, my camera is doing its own thing. I wanted to stop and capture this. This is actually a great view. The sun is starting to shine, it's starting to clear up a little. We're almost to the top of the mountain. And, I mean, you can get a pretty good view here of everything and off into the distance. I think we finally just finished the never-ending mountain, which was a pain in the butt. But I don't know if I'm going to be that happy. We got like 7-mile decline now. So it's pretty, very pretty. Got to work to get the views. That's how it works. Oh, look at this view. We finally made it to the top. I'm on top of the world, Ma. And the sun is shining and it is just beautiful. Great visibility. It's got a slight haze. Going to burn off though. It's starting to warm up. It's going to be a beautiful day for hiking.
Here, let me get a picture of you.
Yeah, everybody's taking pictures. So that was a long hill. So from the morning we got dropped off, it was hills for probably about 7 miles. But we're going to start the steady decline now. So hi, we're coming down the mountain and we're going to be going down for a little while. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to capture the trail for a little bit at least, so you guys can kind of see what it's like. You can see the mountains out that way. I'm going to do my hoodie cam thing, see if I can't just stick my camera within my hoodie so I can cruise down the hill. See how it captures. So get ready for some hoodie cam action. There you go. Preferably without the handle of my trekking pole over it. And away we go. Capture it for a little while and then I'll shut it off. So this portion seems to be fairly nice. You know what I mean? It's just a gradual decline. And what happens though is a lot of instances there's a lot of air roots in addition to stone, and they're extremely challenging and hard on your ankles and your feet. And then in other portions, when it gets really steep and it's repetitive, right? So repetitive, the weight and the pounding of your body, what happens is your joints, I think a lot of people, that's why they go off trail, because of knee injuries and foot injuries from all the repetitious, as I say, pounding and movement and weight and stress on your body. So I try to be really conscientious of it, take my time, especially going downhill. I can really feel it in my knees. Rick and Craig seem to have the gift where they can, there's a lot of people, they can just fly down the declines, which I wish I could do that, but nope, I can't. I guess I'm just not built that way. So, but I don't know so the hill, it never captures it good, the camera, as far as like how steep it is, and but yeah, we've got, I want to say it's 7 miles down, and if it stays like this, I'd be very happy. But if yesterday's any indicator, yesterday was very, very steep, and in some instances it was treacherous, and it was actually a little scary. So I'm hoping today's not like that. Anyways, but we've passed quite a few people today, so they're on their way going north from the NOC and making their way to Fontana Dam. So Fontana Dam's basically, it's got a big facility for hikers, in addition to the shelter there that they have for hikers is also like on a lake. And it's unusual because they have a shower facility there. They have facilities so you can plug your stuff in and charge it all up. And then they have, it's like a pavilion. And then they have like a rec area where if you wanted to rent a room and stuff. So a lot of people go there and get ready to make the trek into the 80 miles into the Smokies. So I think what we're going to do, we discussed that we were originally supposed to stay at the hike-in tomorrow. So what we were going to do is we were going to get dropped off at between Stecoah and then hike up to Fontana Dam. It was about 15 miles, but we were going to do it with our packs. So we were going to do 8 miles to the shelter, and then we were going to stop and spend the night. And then the next day, we would have went to Fontana Dam. Would have had Nancy from hike in pick us up, and then I thought we would probably spend a zero there, but she's all booked. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Come on. Yep. Good. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy trails. But I talked to her today, so she originally anticipated us being there by tomorrow, and I said, hey, listen, I don't think we're going to make it by tomorrow. We're going to split the 15 miles, spend a night in the shelter, and then be up there the following day. And she said she's booked, so we're going to change our plans a little bit. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to stay at Wing and Hoof where we are now. We're going to get Amy, who's been extremely accommodating for us and done a lot of stuff for us, to bring us up to either to Fontana Dam so we can hike back to Stecoah, or vice versa, from Stecoah to Fontana Dam with slack packs, depending on the terrain, and then have her come back later that day, pick us up, and take us back to Wing and Hoof. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend a zero there because we're anticipating supposed thunderstorms in 2 days. And so we would zero on the thunderstorm day before we start the 80 miles into the Smokies. That's kind of the plan. So I think for us, once we start the 80 miles into the Smokies, we're committed. We haven't talked about, Amy's willing to, there's like a 41 miles in, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's 3 days for us, 4 days for us, where she could come and get us, resupply us. She could take us, bring us back to the Wing and Hoof, you know what I mean? So we could spend a night dry and wash our clothes and shower, and then bring us back for the other 40 miles. We haven't really discussed if we're going to do that. So listen, it's predicated on the weather. If the weather's miserable and it's snowy and crappy, then we'd probably consider that. But if it's decent and it's not that cold and there's not snow, then we'll probably, the whole 8 days, we'll just do the Smokies. I'd like to there's a lot of people that go to Gatlinburg, so they drop out of Smokies for a day or two. I'd like to do that if possible. Go down to Gatlinburg. Never been there. I've watched videos and it looks like a pretty cool place. I'd like to check it out. Anyways, we'll see. So Craig's hiking with us now, so there's 3 of us. So I think we got a good team. You know what I mean? We got a lot of common interest in the way we are and what we think about things. We're all old, retired military guys, so we got that all going for us. But anyways, I've been babbling. I just wanted to capture some trail. I don't think I've done that for a little bit. I've been capturing sites, and because when we're slack packing, the fixation seems to be on not only its distance and speed, you know what I mean? So me personally, I just take your time kind of stuff, but when you're slack packing, they want to basically move, you know what I mean? They want to get it done and get to the rear. I mean, so I get it, you know what I mean? It's more time off trail and relaxing, but I just don't want to beat myself up doing it. We got, 2,100 more miles to go, so that's the other thing. So our next, within the Smokies, we'll hit the 200 mile mark, so that should be a pretty big deal. Slowly but surely. So, and for us, talking to people, so the terrain and what to expect between North Carolina and Texas will continue to be like it has been into the Smokies until, you know what I mean, we're all done. We won't be done Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee till we hit like the 400 mile mark. Once we hit the 400 mile mark, we should be rolling into Damascus, Virginia, and supposedly by the time you hit that, you got your trail legs. So kind of looking forward to that. I got new shoes when I was with the Outdoor 76. My feet are a little sore, they're still getting accustomed to them, so hopefully that's all going to work out. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start doing some climbing.